Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Cause if you didn't, damn it, it's all good. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Good. Welcome. We just hit motherfucking. It's right here, man. You know what I mean? I don't know where to put you. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Sorry if it looks like a mess. Sorry if I look like a mess. There's a lot going on, but don't worry. I'll get my stuff together. But you probably don't care about that. I'm making this video because Slit My Wrist just passed 100,000 views. And that means a lot for me and this little guy right here. He's like, hey, nice. So, it's okay, it happens. So you guys are probably wondering, what is going on? Because I don't know if this is going to be first, or I'm thinking about making a documentary, but I don't know if I want to just yet. Another one, not really like a documentary. Okay, whatever. Let's get to the point why we're here. We're gonna celebrate with some drinks. Now, usually I don't like to drink. I don't condone it, but okay. And we're gonna keep it positive, because I made a promise I would stop making negative, whatever you call it, rants. And I deleted it because, as I was watching your guys' video, comments and stuff like that, I could relate with some. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, it's a shame that we all have to go through something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it just sucks, but you know, one thing that I capture the most in the comment section is like how we're not alone. You know what I mean? Like how we all feel the same and stuff like that. So I'm gonna drink one for you guys. And if you're under 21, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can just do a salute or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is to all my sad boys and girls out there, man. All the sad peeps out there, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's crazy. Life is fucking crazy. 100,000. 100,000. Like, I don't know if you guys know how much that means to me. That means a lot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really think that would be the song that would do good. You know what I mean? I always went up to my mom and I was like, you know what? This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. And then the next album, like, this is gonna be the one. But I realized it's because I always sang lyrics that I relate to the most, you know what I mean? The things that go on inside my head. And then when I made Slit My Wrist, I'm not gonna lie, like, I just want to confess to you guys already, because I made that list based off from what people were experiencing and stuff like that. So I was like, that's usually how I make my songs. I usually make my songs through experiences. I don't like to do much of like storytelling, but you know, after experiencing some people and their stories and stuff, I'm able to kind of like put myself in that mindset and be like, how would I feel if I was in that scenario and stuff like that. And you know, that's when I wrote Slit My Wrist. And fun fact, actually, the beat that you guys hear in that song wasn't actually the intentional beat that it was supposed to be used for the lyrics. I bought the beat from a producer, and I wrote the lyrics over it, and then when I used the beat and put the lyrics, it just wasn't hitting as hard as I thought it was. And I got so fed up to the point where I had another guy just, he was like, well, if you want, man, like, you know, just don't buy beats. Just use this one that I got for you. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was just listening to it, and I was just like, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, smoked an ounce of cannabis. Yeah, I'm fucking out of it. And I was just like, oh, I could, maybe if I'm like lucky enough, hopefully I could just fit the whole lyrics I wrote from that one song and just put it in that one beat. And it worked out wonderful, you know what I mean? And I liked it, you know. I will be honest, I never had you know, slit my wrist and stuff like that, but I do know some people that did. And you know, I do smoke from time to time, only so I could just like help with myself. But I quit smoking and stuff, and I quit doing a lot. And I know right now drinking is like, what, you know, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? But I have learned to better control myself, and the only reason why I'm drinking for this video specifically is because I think it helps me focus on my emotional maturity more than, because when I'm sober, I have like a lot of blockage. So like there's things I want to say, but I just, since I'm sober, I'm just so tensed, and like I always avoid expressing how I feel. So when I have a few what do you call it, a few drinks in me, it does help. But that's why I also hate drinking, because I don't like people that purposely go out of their way to, like, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, have a drink, and you know their intentions and stuff like that. So that's why I don't like to drink, but I feel safe because I'm by myself. You know what I mean? And I want to actually talk to you guys heart to heart because, like I said, I read your comments, and you know it's very hard. It's kind of like, how can I explain it? Because sometimes like I want to make these videos, right? But I don't want to let you guys down with like, oh, what the heck, like, you know, it's like I don't want to build this persona that like I'm this innocent guy and that like I'm chill and stuff like that, because the truth is, like, you know, I'm a hooligan. I like to mess around a lot. You know, I'm just one of the boys, you know what I mean? So just stuff like that. So I just want to give you a heads up that there's gonna be some videos coming out, and like it's gonna be funny. But if you don't like what I post and stuff like that, it's totally understandable and it's fine, you know. At the end of the day, I just love making music because it's really a good outlet for myself, which is funny too, because I don't know. I'm just very happy. I'm happy, but at the same time, it's just like oof, you know, like the pressure's kind of building up on me now, just a bit. I know 1,000 isn't a lot, I know, but you just never know where it could lead up to, you know. Because I really am passionate about music, and I was really worried for a sec because I stopped living, I guess you would say, because now I'm just working constantly and I have no experience to want to write a song. But after seeing this today, I'm going to pursue on, you know, finding that thing that makes me want to write a song. So cheers to another one. 1,000, 100,000. Is it 100,000? Yeah, it's 100,000, bro. That's just incredible. I'm very happy. Like, I don't know. I literally just thought that the highest I'll get was 1,000, and that was because of a shout out that I got from my cousin, and that was a song that I thought was gonna take me to the top. If you don't know what it is, it's called "Guess My Love for My Ex Sorta Died." I could be wrong. Oh, I think I'd rather be alone tonight. There you go. It's the same thing. That was just a lyric. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but when I wrote the other song, I never personally had experience cutting myself, but I have had thoughts about it, and I have a few attempts, but it wasn't on my wrist. You know what I mean? It was more like on my chest and stuff like that. And you know, I took a good look in the mirror, and I was just kind of thinking to myself, like, you know, like, is this really worth putting up? Like, you know what I mean? It just sucks what we have to deal with and what we live in, because it's like, if I'm mad at the world, why should I have to harm myself because of it? So that kind of took me out of it, and I'm not gonna lie. One thing that I like about this channel specifically, is that whenever I do think of doing something chaotic for a video or just for myself, for just to have fun, I just think, well, you know, do I want to let my viewers down? Because I understand that some people are just passing by, and not everyone, you know what I mean? When I post a video, it might just be like 13 people watching, but do I want to let down those 13 people? I don't. I always feel like, I just feel like there's more to me than there is, you know, and I feel like that's the same way with everybody. If we just, you know, really put ourselves to what we want to do and stuff like that, then it's possible. And you know, I'll never forget the one time when I did hit 1,000 subscribers, not 1,000, 1,000 viewers. And I was like to my dad, I was like, oh hey man, like I hit 1,000 viewers on my song, I Think I'd Rather Be Alone Tonight. And I don't know what made him say it, but he was just mad at me, and he was like, I don't give a fuck. You stupid fucking idiot. I try to help you. You don't want my help. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, because I think for my parents, they kind of, like, I understand money is great. It's cool. You know, we need money. Like, that's how we live off, you know? Which I always found kind of funny. Like, how a green piece of paper controls us and, you know, stuff like that. But I don't want to get too deep into it. But, you know, my dad has always been telling me, like, push yourself out there, put it on TikTok, put it on social media, this and that. And I was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I just don't want to be those kind of people, you know, like, I think that's another reason why I like Midwest emo music, because it's just like, Midwest emo music to me is just like a whole different fucking genre of music. Like, it's just people who are just in a band with their friends, and, you know, I discovered them the same way as you guys discovered Slit My Wrist, and you built that connection, and it's just a wonderful thing. That's, you know, that's one of the beauties of life, in my opinion. I'm sorry, in my head I have it like, I know what I want to say, but, you know, I'm feeling it. But it's just so beautiful. Like, I want to, like, when I first made this channel, I was in such a deep, and like, I just wasn't mentally good. Like, I wasn't mentally there. I was just losing myself. And, you know, music has always been a way for me to kind of give myself a reality check, where it's like, I'll hear the lyrics and I'm like, okay, that's how I feel. So I'm like, what can I do to change that? And, you know, I don't know where I would be without making music. And it's not like I had a choice either. I just kept making music. And then one day I just decided, you know what? Let's start uploading them. But, yeah, man. I'm just thankful to be here. And it's another reason why I'm bringing up your comment sections, because I see you guys are always like mentioning about like being sad and stuff like that. But, you know, even though we may not be in person together, I hope you guys are doing well, and I want nothing but the best for you guys, because, you know, I understand how it feels like to be alone, and especially missing someone that you care about, and maybe they may not like you back, or, you know, God forbid they did something to themselves to the point where like you can't physically be with them. You're not alone, you know. And it sucks because I wish I could have people talk to me sometimes in person, but it's nice to know that somewhere out there in the world I could find my own community where I could relate to. And I'm not saying like I need to have a fan base, but what I'm saying is like, when I have people who listen to my music and they text me saying like, hey, I really like your music and this and that, it just brings me like into this calm state of mind, like, cool, you know, like, thanks so much. You know, as weird as it, you know, it may sound a little weird, but it's just like, you know, I don't see myself as Post Malone, I don't see myself as Drake, I don't see myself as Juice WRLD. I just see myself as this human being, and, you know, who works a 9 to 5, but like when you guys like feel the same way and send those texts, or when I have someone walk up to me and they're like saying like, hey man, like, you know, a relative or something, they're like, I just listened to your music and I just want you to know that like I felt it, you know, like I really did like it. It brought me to tears. And I'm just like, oh cool. Which I don't know how I don't think my music can bring tears yet, but that's a goal I'm gonna reach for. I think that's really good. I want to make a song so fucking good that like, you know, like I just want to, like, I would like to make music like Joji and stuff like that. Oh, it's gonna be so awkward to edit. I might have to stare at myself and look at the screen. I'm gonna be like, oh, that was so cringy of me to say in some sense. But I'm thankful I was able to keep it positive in some sense. You see, I've been getting better. I've been practicing a lot. And the reason why I'm gonna always keep it positive is because I want to be sure that I feel you. Even though I write sad songs, you guys and I are both on the same page that sad music is really a good way to just cope. Like it's nice to hear sad songs because it doesn't make us negative, but it's just like it brings us a certain comfortness of like, all right, I'm not alone. You know what I mean? But one thing I will not do is talk to the camera saying like, oh, how I hate my life and this and that, because, you know, I don't think you guys need that kind of energy when you're watching my videos, and I don't want to project that kind of energy to you guys because, you know, I grew up in a household where I always had to play somewhat therapist. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. 100,000 viewers, bro, and all we need is 1,000 subscribers, and I'm complete. Like that was literally my goal for 2022. Like that's just incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, goodbye. Before I start cringing at myself. See you.